video and then a Marvel video because we haven't even touched
Yep.
Marvel yet.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
But for the next two DC things, first, Injustice came out, and
Ooh.
apparently that, yeah, I kind of want to see. Let me look up the ratings.
I haven't. So I guess I should warn that I haven't seen the movie in full yet. I've been watching clips of it, and I know that's not always representative of the entire movie, but. Ooh, man, I don't know.
3 out of 5. Injustice. Let me look up Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, let's just take a gander. Okay, from the very beginning, when I watched the trailer, I knew it probably wasn't going to be that good of a movie.
Yeah, I think we've had a discussion about this before, that we thought it was going to be kind of meh, because they were trying to shove too much into it.
Yeah.
And we watched the trailer, I think I remember, and we thought that was kind of
41%.
Ooh, 41% audience score, damn.
Yeah, they don't even have a tomato meter for this yet.
Oof.
Do they not have a tomato meter for this yet? That's wild. Insane.
Well, that just means
Most...
critics haven't talked about it, I guess.
I'm not surprised. What do you think? No, I haven't seen it yet. But yeah, the movie itself, a lot of people, well, okay, the animation looked really bad. Like that, it looked very boring. It's also should probably have been a TV show because there's too much to cover in Injustice. And the comic, I hate the Injustice fan base so much, but the comic, at least for Injustice 2, was really good. And there's a lot of good like potential to go over there and kind of shine some light on like other characters and how they would be affected from a evil Superman. Injustice 1 doesn't really do that at all. The very first storyline, kind of very bland and bleak.
Injustice 1 is just trying to be like, yo, in 5 years, how could
Superman kills everyone?
X amount of groups just fuck up trying to kill Superman. The villains fuck up. The Green Lanterns fuck up. The magic users can't do shit. Who else? I think that's it for the most part. Batman gets his ass whooped. I don't know how many times. But like, even that, though, you could make it to a great series, I think. I think you could stretch it out into a pretty nice series that people would watch. People would eat that shit up, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
Justice already has a huge fan base. Fuck it. Like, why don't you milk it? But no, they did a shortened movie instead, which was kind of bleh.
Which apparently sucked. Like, this guy says easily has enough material to play out for multiple movies. The biggest mistake here was trying to pack everything into one film and hope for the best. He gave it a 6 out of 10. Injustice has a great premise and needed to advance the source material and not just emulate its violence. That's the thing. The story for Injustice 2, really good. Lots of cool potential there. Even in Injustice 1, the story is fine, but they overplay the violence way too much. And that's the thing that like edgy fans get into, where they're like, oh man, Superman brutally killed this person, or Batman took a drug and beat up Superman. Whoa. And that's the only thing people take. And from that's it. That's boring. We can see that in any other comic. Yeah. Why is that cool? Why is that interesting? The story doesn't carry its weight. An opportunity was lost here to really challenge Batman and Superman's unyielding virtue. Yep.
Have you heard how Flash dies in this version?
In the movie? No.
Yes, dude. He gets caught in a trap, I believe, at the beginning. He gets caught in a saw trap. You can look it up real quick. It's insane. Like, they don't even use him how they used him originally in the story. He just dies like really easily.
All death scenes. The Flash gets murdered. Let's watch this one.
I need as many of you as we can
rage. This shit pissed me off so much.
Flash, searching for Lois Lane in Metropolis. I need you to search everything underground.
I found Scarecrow. His lab has been ransacked. Something's wrong. Can't move.
Okay.
Good guys.
Is that it? Is that actually it? He just... That's it?
Yeah.
How? Why does that make any sense?
And then Flash isn't in the movie anymore.
That's so stupid. He's such a crucial character, too, for the story. That's literally... They took... You have such an easy formula here. You could have... the source material, the video game, everything.
Go off. Keep going.
It's just so stupid.
Tear it apart.
It's like,
I know.
Hey, there's a lot of really cool Flash moments that we could take from the comic or video game where he's like debating Superman and stuff. We don't have to play it out too much, but we should at least keep him around. He's one of the key characters. And then the director was like, nah, let's actually just kill him with the stupid trap at the very first 5 minutes of the movie. But
Justin asked if we had seen what the Injustice video game director Ed Boon said about it.
No.
Looking up if you can see Ed Boon quote on Injustice movie. See if anything
Ed Boon.
drops.
Let's see. Reaction to Injustice movie. Justin, do you have the link, by the way? Do you have calling Injustice Superman evil Superman is an oversimplification. Remember what the guy went through?
Bruh.
Okay.
Bruh.
I mean, he is evil Superman. Wait, I'm trying to. What does he mean by this? Is he mad that the movie called him evil Superman? Does the movie call him evil Superman, or is he just? No, I don't want to reply. No, I just want to see the replies. Let's see. What a swell screenshot of Shazam from the hit video game and just got it. Yeah. It's a chair. Well, cool motive, still a murder. That's a good response. Cool motive, still a murder. It's still evil. It doesn't matter what he went through. Oh my god. It's not Superman. Honestly, I think evil Batman would have been better. Nobody has done it before. Yeah, we really, now that I think about it, we haven't gotten a good evil Batman either.
No,
like the most we
haven't.
get is Batman Who Laughs, who's like a combination of Batman and Joker, and he's also
He's just the
very...
Joker though. He's just a
He
fucking
is.
Joker. What like what?
He's mad at the fans. Yeah, but yes, he is just literally a Joker. That's it. He's like, oh, but he's Joker with Batman's intellect. Was Joker not already
Was
outsmarted
Joker?
Batman
Yeah, I was gonna say, did
several
Joker
times?
not have a
Did he
Batman
really
level
need-
intellect already? What are you talking
Like-
about? That's so stupid, bro.
Oh man. IMDb gave it a
Maybe we're
6
just
out of
haters.
10.
Maybe we just don't get any joy anymore. But I can't even say that,
No,
dude.
because
We
we were
watched.
saying, yeah, I was gonna say
We watched The Long Halloween, which I don't even think really has that much praise for that movie. And we were like, damn, that
And
was
it
a
was
pretty
great.
good watch through. I enjoyed watching that. That was nice. You know, I don't understand how they have all the shit lined up for them to just make an Injustice TV show, and they just
They
drop
don't
the
do it.
ball.
And they make a really shitty movie version of it. Yeah.
Yes. Who killed off the Flash like a dumbass? The only thing I think I'm proud of that movie is it has a Plastic Man representation.
Yeah, and Plastic
some-
Man's
some
cool.
pretty,
That's everyone's favorite part from that movie, from what I've heard, is Plastic Man, and that's it. Isn't that a shame?
But like, whew.
We have to watch it one day. We should make a drinking game out of it. Maybe we'll do that for
Yeah,
the
we
Patreon.
can. I'd be down for it.
Oh,
I'd be
Lord.
down for it.
So
Holy shit.
last thing about
For DC news.
DC news is the Ruby Rose situation. For those of you that don't know, Ruby Rose is the actress who plays Batwoman on Batwoman. However, she left the set a while ago. She I think that's a new Batwoman. I don't think that's her. But she left the show, I think, halfway through the first season at one point, and everyone was
I
like,
believe so.
is the show still going on? Everyone was very confused as to what's happening. So they hired a new actor to take over, and then eventually she, I think, came back last season, and now she's gone again. And she alleges that, she was suffering abusive and dangerous conditions on set. She was claiming that actors and stunt doubles were getting harmed during filming, that everyone was being yelled at constantly by the director, that she would try to stick up for other actors and other team members, and then would be hassled for it. Just things like that, very ill working conditions. Warner Brothers came out and was just like, nah, that's not true at all, fam. You're
Hit
lying.
him back with an official statement.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Usually when these kind of things come out towards when an actor complains about a studio like this or accuses them of this, usually they try to stay quiet on that most part because the more you shoot back, the more you can leave yourself open to I don't know, whatever rage or whatever comes down the line. But the fact that they released an official statement saying, no, there were other reasons that we dropped Ruby Rose. That's not true. That's speculation, blah, 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 blah. It's kind of insane. I'm not going to lie. My jaw kind of dropped when I saw the tweet where they released it. I was like, wow. I was like, damn.
Yeah, because usually companies don't do that. They kind of cave in and are just like, we apologize kind of deal.
Yeah, they try to put it under the rug kind of action.
Yeah.
This is just straight up they were like, no, Ruby Rose, you're wrong.
Well, that's why I'm curious who's right, because Ruby seems very adamant on all forms of social media where she's like, I don't want anyone to have to go through this. This is terrible. Is she suing DC as well, or no? Do you know?
I don't know about that. I have no idea. I don't think she's suing them. I don't know what she would be able to sue
that's
them
what I'm wondering.
for.
Bro, TV hits back, reveals misconduct allegations against. Here, I kind of want to read this.
Yeah, she wasn't John Wick. That's what I thought. John Wick 2, I think.
Here, well, we'll move our cameras up there. But yeah, they I'm very curious to see what they said, that she was the one being toxic on set.
Yeah.
We're on Batwoman set update. Warner Bros. Television, the studio behind the CW drama Batwoman, has released a strongly worded statement. It was strong. In the statement, Warner Bros. TV corroborates Rose's claim that they were fired from the show, but calls Rose's account revisionist history and says that the action was the result of an internal probe into multiple complaints about workplace behavior against the actor. So they're saying that she was the one that was toxic on set. And maybe she did have arguments with people on set, but it wasn't to defend anyone. It was her, like, making claims and stuff like that. Batwoman had been long rumored, but not officially confirmed until today. There we go. Despite the revisionist history, yada yada. In a separate statement issued Wednesday afternoon, Scott reaffirmed the studio's assessment that Rose was not brought back for season 2 based on multiple complaints about her workplace behavior, adding, "I absolutely and completely refute the defamatory and damaging claims made against me by her. They are entirely made up and never happened." That it's just such weird ground, because it's like, maybe the toxic behavior was her calling them out for being shitty, for it being a shitty workplace. But my only thing why I'm slightly leaning more towards Warner Bros. On this, like believing them, is because no one else has come out on Ruby's side. And I get it's like,
you, because they were able to drop that official statement. To me, that shows that they have the confidence to back up their own words somehow. That if someone's like, yeah, show us the receipts, that they're confident that they can.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think DC would. I mean, honestly, Warner Brothers has made some very fucking stupid decisions, but I don't think they're stupid enough to say that like an abuse claim is false when there is evidence and or other witnesses that could prove them wrong. Because if so, they look even worse. But I just also don't know, because Warner Brothers is stupid sometimes. Like, they kept Amber Heard on. So it's that it makes me think like, okay, they could potentially be dumb enough to make that claim though. So to me, what leads me more towards their side is just at the moment, no other actor or actress or teammate or worker has said anything. Like, no production team member has said anything about any other form of abuse. And I don't think they would be afraid to come out, because if they did come out, like, maybe they'll lose their job. They'd probably make a shit ton of money from any settlement that they join in on with Ruby Rose. Probably. So I feel like for the future, like, I just feel like they're better off actually like going against Warner Bros. In this case. But no one has come out, probably because there's nothing and because she might have been the problem on set.
So her career as Batwoman is over, though. I would say.
Yeah, unless something comes out that really proves her being right. I think her career as an actress in general might not be too optimistic. Yeah, too promising for the future. But yeah, she's done as Batwoman. Totally done. I'm very curious to see how this plays out and like what actually happens.
Well, that's our DC news.
That's all of our DC stuff.
Totality.
Bum.
It was like an hour's worth of content there.
Yeah, seriously, there was just so much to go over. DC Fandome was crazy, and then all the other DC news that was hitting was insane. But just to do a quick YouTube outro for the DC video, if you want to keep up with us and follow more stuff, get news, updates, things like that, follow our TikTok, follow our Instagram. It's all just at Your Resident Nerds. You will get a bunch of information on when we'll be streaming next, topics that you want us to talk about directly. You can shoot at us there. But otherwise, my name is Nikita, your local comic book nerd.
I am Gino, your beardless weeb authority.
Sadly beardless. And we are your resident nerds. We will nail that one day, Gino.
We had it really great.